Concerning the acquisition and maintenance of a woman's favor. I have observed that the conquest of a woman's favor is like the acquisition of a new principality. Difficult to win, harder still to hold. Some women are hereditary, long acquainted with the suitor through custom or family. These are easiest to possess, for habit binds them more firmly than any oath. Others are wholly new, met by chance or bold advance. These demand all the virtue and arms of the suitor, for they have known no prior master and therefore fear every change. He who relies upon fortune, good looks, wealth bestowed by others, or the accident of a crowded room, will lose her the moment fortune turns. I therefore counsel every man to use his own arms and ability, approach with the courage of the lion and the cunning of the fox. Strike swiftly and decisively, for hesitation breeds contempt. A single bold word, spoken with confidence, does more than 1,000 timid compliments. Yet boldness alone is not enough. Once the first favor is granted, the new suitor must govern her affections as a wise prince governs his state. All necessary injuries, the sting of rejection, the fear of loss, the brief coldness that tests her, must be inflicted at once, so that they are soon forgotten. Benefits and pleasures should follow gradually, so that she savors each and remains grateful. He who scatters kindness too early exhausts his credit and is soon despised. It is far safer to be respected than merely loved, for love is a slender thread that breaks when interest pulls the other way, while respect is fastened by the dread of losing what she has gained. Study her nature as a captain studies terrain. Some women yield to force of presence, others require stratagem and patience. Against the first, advance openly and without apology. Against the second, feign indifference until she moves first, then seize the advantage. Never appear fickle or weak, for women, like subjects, quickly turn against a man they hold in contempt. Guard your reputation above all. Let her see strength, constancy, and purpose, even if behind closed doors you adapt to necessity. Fortune favors the prepared. In times of peace, idle conversation, share glances, train your wit and bearing as a prince drills his troops. Read her moods, anticipate resistance, and strike when the moment is ripe. He who waits for perfect opportunity will wait forever and die unwed. In sum, the art of meeting women is no game of chance, but the true practice of power in miniature. A man who masters these precepts will acquire and keep what he desires. One who trusts in softness or fortune will lose everything at the first reversal. This is how The Prince by Niccolò Machiavelli directly applies to the subject of meeting women. Every principle I set forth in that book for the acquisition and maintenance of states holds equally true here. New conquests require virtù, not fortuna. Injuries must be swift and benefits slow. The lion and the fox must walk together, and he who would rule must never be both hated and despised. Thus the same cold logic that governs kingdoms governs the smallest and sweetest of principalities, a woman's favor.